This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the week of December 30th, 2019. An unusual year is coming to a close. An unusual holiday season is coming to a close. Hasn't it been more streamlined, more homemade, more genuine, more quiet, more contemplative, and in some ways more meaningful than what you've had in earlier years? I have been witnessing a flood of recycling and repurposing of gifts, regifting things, finding the homes that can actually use them. I've been doing it. I've been the recipient of it. It's been happening in your life. I am certain of it. Who can use this is a theme, and not hesitating to pass something on if it doesn't fit your needs, and especially if you know someone who can do something with it. This is symbolic, of course. The practical, focused energies in the sky are facilitating our looking at everything in this way. Do I need it? Can I use it? Does it further a goal? No. Do I know someone else who can use it? Pass it on. Instead of feeling obligated to the person who gave it to you to hang on to it for sentimental reasons, or, oh, they gave this to me, so it's important that I held it. Nope. Again, that's a metaphor. The year ends with our minds being shaken up with information that startles us, that enlivens us, that shocks us, that gives us a different way of approaching what we're doing, what our goals are, how we're going about things on the physical level. There could be an element of breakthrough. There could be an element of breakdown. There could be an element of lucky break. And whenever the shock, the startling news, the shift in perspective, the plot twist, whatever it is, it's going to have a callback when Uranus stations direct on January 10th. So just put a little pin in that concept. It'll be easier, more natural, more organic this new year as we cross the threshold to say goodbye to a lot, to get rid of a lot. A lot of it will be mental. A lot of it will be baggage. And the new year begins with our thoughts naturally gravitating toward, how can I make this bigger? How can I make this better? Thoughts of practical, concrete, goal-oriented increase, upgrades. Maybe the way you look at things goes through an upgrade, probably an outgrowth of whatever the Capricorn new moon solar eclipse awakened in you right after Christmas. And these awakenings, these thoughts, these breakthroughs, these lightning strikes precede bursts of energy, bursts of motivation, hitting the ground running as the year begins, with all kinds of energy and enthusiasm and optimism, and going bigger, 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 bigger after whatever it is we want. The weekend after New Year's could have much more of a holiday and party vibe than we experienced during all of December. So as you set your goals and intentions for the year, if you followed me for long, you know I'm not a big fan of resolutions, but intentions, that's different. So as you set them, bring the concept of upgrade into them. Bring concepts of, how can I do this differently? How can I change the way I'm looking at things? How can I go about it differently? And then factor in some fun and adventure. And as we head into this completely artificial change of the calendar, I nonetheless want to take a moment to wish all of you many, many, many long-standing dreams and goals coming true slowly and solidly in 2020. And thank you for being a listener of my podcast and a follower of my work. Homing thought of the week. How can I make this bigger, better, more real? And a second one, it's the beginning of any number of prayers written by the author Tasha Silver. Change me, Open Me. The song of the week, One Foot in Front of the Other from the Rankin and Bass Holiday Special, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. And the image of the week is Turning on the Light. You will find more about all of this in my forecast for the Capricorn new moon solar eclipse, which is already up at my site, and my forecast for January, which will be up by New Year's Eve at empowermentunlimited.net, where you can help yourself to a number of resources for 2020, including my talk about the winter solstice, which sets the tone for the first 3 months and basically the entire year. Order a quickie tarot reading for the year. Listen to my talk about the Cancer Capricorn eclipses, and pre-order my guide for 2020. Not to mention, listen to my weekly podcasts and sign up for my mailing list. You'll find tons of bonus content at patreon.com/Kathy Biehl. And as always, I am deeply grateful to the people who are supporting my work there. And if you join now at the $10 level, you will get a list of key astrological dates that I have compiled for 2020. You'll find me on Facebook at Empowerment Unlimited in the group The Astro-Insight Lounge, on Instagram at K.A. Biehl, and on YouTube at The Professional Aquarian Channel. Talk to you next week and next year.